everybody. Morning. Brilliant. Welcome to the California Superbike School.
Welcome guys, welcome to Power to the Rider. What we are about to bring you in this episode is an in-depth understanding and coverage, you might say, of what the California Superbike School is. Where are we? We are amidst all the action out here at the Chennai racetrack. That's where the training camp is taking place. It's humming all sorts of cylinders out here, so the day has begun. Let's then get started. It's one of those schools which gets recommended all over the world to beginner riders as well as the very advanced ones. But the techniques that they teach you at this school then are not just easy, they're tangible, make a whole lot of sense and have some real world implications. You might just want to go out there and do your research and you'll be surprised to see how many of those famous faces were actually students of California Superbike School. What is the modus operandi at California Superbike School? Well, the entire training camp can be said to be divided into two things. One is the classroom contact program and the other is the on-track coaching. Now, a typical day at California Superbike School looks somewhat like this. The classroom contact program, you're going to get a lot of techniques explained to you. And then you're expected to go out there on the track with your on-track coach and practice those techniques under the supervision of the professional coach. In about 15-20 minutes, when you're done with your track time, you come back into the pits, and that's where the one-on-one interaction with your coach begins. What needs changing in your riding, what needs more improvement, what are the things that you're doing right that you need to stress on, and what are the habits that you need to unlearn is what the coach is going to interact with you about. Once that's done, you step into the classroom again, and your theory coach again is going to give you more techniques and more drills to work upon. Different coaches are going to coach you over a span of 3 days. Every coach has an individual set of experience and you stand to benefit from all that. Preethi Racing got California Superbike School to India, and since then, the sort of coaches who have been coming down to India is just phenomenal. Now Keith Code himself, the founder of this school, has come down last year. I don't see no reason why one shouldn't do, doesn't matter what bike you're on, it doesn't matter how good you're a rider. If you don't have a bike at all, they give you a bike. TVS realizes the significance of such sort of professional coaching and has arranged for their race prepped RTRs to be ridden. 6'2" tall racer, but he's no ordinary racer. He is the 2009 British Superbike BSB champion and is now racing at World Superbike Championship, WSBK for Crescent Suzuki. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Leon Camier. Tell me about your whole experience at CSS. What sort of a role does CSS play?
I think I hooked up with Keith in 2004. And then the next year I went and won the British Supersport Championship. So, you know, for me it stood me in really good stead. You know, there's a lot of factors to being fast on a track, but your riding's the main thing, you know. If you can control your riding, you have different ways of looking at it. Like, for me, I have a base of what I do on track, and speaking with Keith and doing the drills and everything they make you do here, it gives you another angles to look at it, you know. Right. Which is, for me, I think it's really important, and I think it's definitely developed me as a rider, so that's why I keep coming back.
So all the more reason for everybody out here, WSBK fans, MotoGP fans, to come attend these sessions and see it for yourself. This guy here, whom we have with us, is Austin D. Haven. Austin D. Haven is the AMA National Supersport Champion. What role does California Superbike School and all its drills and training play in your career?
You know, the school, I have to say, it's incredible. The information that they can provide for you completely changes how you are as a rider, and even outside of riding as well, because I mean it's like a second family to me now.
Yeah.
And as you can tell by Leon, I mean you can make it to big levels. So hopefully that's where I'm going to be in the next couple of years.
The person I have with me right now is Mr. Siddharth Vardarajan. Mr. Siddharth Vardarajan is from Preethi Racing. Preethi and Siddharth Vardarajan, along with his father, Mr. TT Vardarajan, they are the guys who have gotten in California Superbike School in India. Right. Now, tell me, Siddharth, what was the whole intention, the motive behind getting the best school out there in the world to India?
We have a lot of talent in the country, but none of them have had access to date to professional coaching or track time, which is why a lot of the riders, when they try and step into the international arena, they don't seem to fare so well.
Wow.
So one of the biggest aims was the discovery, mobilization and training of talented youngsters.
Right.
And get India on the map in the international motorsport arena. That's one of the goals of the school. It doesn't matter if you're a racer, if you're doing the fastest lap, or if you're the slowest guy. As long as you see a significant improvement, and we see that big smile on your face Sunday evening after the school's done, that's all we're really looking to do. So fantastic. It's mission accomplished, and we're happy.
What bigger plans have you now that both international circuit is here? Can we hope to dream now of having a session there?
It's definitely on the cards. It's going to take a fair bit of work. For one thing, we'd love it if more people could get involved. Some of the manufacturers that are around in India, if they could take a little interest and help us take the sport forward, or take the school forward.
From the bottom of all our viewers' hearts, and on behalf of everyone present here, we would really like to thank you and Preethi Racing for giving India this opportunity of getting in the best coaches. Some of them are MotoGP coaches, and all the best guest riders. Leon Camier, Austin D. Haven. Doesn't get better than this. Thanks a lot then, Siddharth.
You're most welcome. Like I said before, as long as we see smiles on your faces on Sunday evening, it's all worth it.
After that, I think I must have shaved at least 2 seconds, or maybe a second. I'm kooky, so I don't seconds. He's being yelled at.